Mike, how you feel right now? That's how I feel. That's how I feel about the sport, bruh.
Oh,
How you feel
I
right
just
now
miss.
watching that shit? That's how I feel about the sport.
Man, that was golly. Yo, I might not even buy the damn game. I'm glad I didn't pre-order because I was talking about buying that shit, but
Yeah,
man,
you tell
Brown,
me
if
you tell me that you was gonna be the guinea pig.
mm-mm, I'll let Intimidator be the guinea pig. Fuck that, man. That shit look. I don't know, baby. That shit look kind of. That shit look like dumpster juice. Well, I don't know.
That makes you just want to continue on Heat 5, yo, if anything.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. Shit. You could make a bootleg Kyle Larson card. Fuck that. I don't know that.
That's probably what I'll do.
I don't know, man. I might not even buy that game. I don't give a damn. Boban's car is on the. I might not buy that shit, boy. That shit look like. That shit look like. Ooh, boy. I don't know.
Real talk, like, I'm not even kidding when I say this. Like, Heat 5 looks it, like it functions better, yo. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, yo.
Yo, off
That's
topic,
the
brother.
last thing I thought I would have heard out of his mouth. Yeah, tell him.
Yo, kind of off topic, but I mean, I don't know if I ever watched the Scream movie. They come out. I didn't know they was coming out with another Scream movie.
Yeah, I just heard about that not that long ago too.
I just seen the trailer. That don't even look that bad. I might actually go watch that maybe in the future. But if what I see right now, he followed like it. He followed like the damn game functions better than the game right now or 21. That's how you know, bro. That's how you know. You know, all of them dudes are full of people that went down there and pre-tested it or went down and did a little test or whatever. That's how you know they all full of shit. Bunch of just dick suckers, man. I'm serious.
Oh yeah, Hennessy invited me to their league. Like, it just kind of came out of nowhere.
They've been inviting everybody. They just invited Joker. Just invited me back. I told him I had to think about it. I mean, now with this, if they gonna be playing this shit, I won't be playing. I might not even. I don't even think I want to run a side draft on that. Like, what the fuck?
Somebody, I just got a notification on Discord. It said major downgrade from Heat 5. Who knew that we'd be saying this shit, yo? Or people would be saying this shit?
That's why I held off when they was talking about it in the Discord, man. They was all fucking hee hee ha ha and being optimistic and shit about it. I just held off saying anything because I know if I said something, everybody was gonna disagree with me. Oh no, Terrell, it's gonna be a good game. Give it a chance.
I think it's because we all came from the Heat series. We thought nothing could get worse.
Yeah, like.
Well,
Is
I
this
guess
better?
we found it.
Is this better than Heat Evolution? Yeah. Is this better than like all the Heat Evolution games? Probably. I mean, I gotta play it first, but like, how much better? Like they act like it's like for them, like even if it's 5% better, we'll take it. Like, nah, I ain't rocking with that.
It's like, I was telling my little brother this earlier. It's like these developers don't put heart and soul into a game no more, man. Like, if you go back and play a lot of the PS2, PS1 games from back in the day, especially the PS2 games, like, and maybe like the early era PS3 games, like, you can tell they put like heart and soul into the games, man. Like, go back and play fucking Mortal Kombat Armageddon, NFL Street 2, like, um,
Oh, those NFL
Midnight Club.
Street were fun.
Yeah, Midnight Club Dub Edition, like those games, like Gran Turismo 3 and 4, like those games, and obviously NASCAR Thunder '04 and '05, like those games were quality, man. Like,
NCAA football
content.
was mine.
Disco Inferno, he just replied to me because he got an early copy. He received a code,
He did.
and Yeah, he said he won't be able to play it until Wednesday because of his work schedule. And I
Cool.
replied on Disco Inferno. And I put, man, it's not looking good. That's all I'm gonna say. Very buggy and glitchy. He said, yes, I'm following along. It's not looking good at all.
He's not gonna like it.
He's about to go on a rant, boy. He hasn't gone on a rant since like Heat 2, I think.
Cause he's one of the dudes who actually was like really going. He's one of the dudes that actually gets in touch with the developer. He's the one I was actually tweeting with the developer, asking him questions. When he played this shit, I don't know. Who knows? He may be a butt sniffer. He may actually act like he likes it. You know.
Oh no, he keeps it real. That's why I'm just, like he keeps it real out of it. Like he doesn't get paid to do YouTube. He always mentioned that. Like he only has like 1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely talk about it.
A lot of these YouTubers don't know how to fucking race either, man. They do not know how to fucking race.
I'm not shocked.
I swear, NASCAR fans are fucking dumb, man.
Bunch of brain dead idiots.
I mean,
Yeah, I thought
that's
that
the reason. Huh?
I thought they were saying a human condition, man. The generations that come, every generation gets smarter. That's what I thought I heard from somebody. That every generation gets smarter, but fuck, it don't seem like it.
Opposite.
Fucking bullshit.
That's why, and I'm going to continue to make NASCAR videos. Even if I do stop watching the Cup Series, I'm just going to be schooling people, you know, talking about the past pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I'm going to be making that video, the lack of respect video, which I can't wait to put out. Why the 2004 Daytona 500 is underappreciated. Videos like that. You gotta school these motherfuckers.
No, on top of it, they still ain't found that clown dude that killed his wife. They still ain't found him yet. God damn.
Oh, the whole, or what?
You talking about the Gabby Petito thing?
Yeah, they still ain't found that dude yet. Man, they said they held some dude that looked like him at gunpoint.
They found people that look like him and they held him at gunpoint?
A lookalike of the dude. They found some lookalike of the guy and held him at gunpoint.
Phone finna die.
That's just, man, I'm like, whatever, NASCAR 21 right now. I'm not even shocked.
Yeah, I'm about to get off the game in general. Like, just, I don't know, man.
He just lost a lot of, he just got depressed a little bit.
I'm gonna go to sleep, boy. Crying myself to sleep.
That's what annoys me. Is I can't even go to sleep. I gotta go to fucking work, man.
It's gonna be a long night now. It's gonna be a long week. It's only Monday. Great.
And that's the thing, man. Like, I came to work. I came to work, like, frustrated this morning.
Black Flags Matter just said the early edition of NASCAR 21 is, or at least says something underneath it.
Everybody, that's the whole point of golf. Counting.
This game, somebody said underneath a lease post, this game will get better with feedback.
That's what I was telling you about earlier. Like, nigga. We've been giving feedback for like 10 years.
You gonna say, please don't spoil the new game for me. I still haven't got it yet. You ain't getting nothing. acting like he missing a movie or some shit. You ain't getting nothing special. And somebody said you're not missing much.
I'm about to say, like, it's not like it's a story mode game. It's a sports title.
Somebody said no private lobbies, league staying on NH5. If they ain't got no private lobbies, I don't mind staying on H5 playing in the leagues. Whatever. Still next to you, still next to you. Inside, inside, inside. 3 wide, 3 wide. Needs work definitely, but if they patch it very quickly, it's gonna be a good game. Exactly what everyone should have expected. This was destined to be Heat 6 with less, and it's Heat 6 with less. Not pre-ordering this one. Expected to be a patch. Everybody keeps saying they expected to be patched on the release day. Looking like a $60 beta test. Somebody said they canceled their pre-order thing. This is sad, bro. And like I said, I'm about to be depressed going to work. This dude at my job, bro. Man, I'm glad I didn't have no holds yesterday, cause man, this patient at my job, this dude, man. You come in there asking people that you got help saying your chest hurt, right? They try to do an EKG on him and give him some blood and try to get some blood tests going. He denied, said I don't want to give blood. Then he leave the hospital. He gets discharged, signed his AMA to be discharged. He leave the hospital. He come back 5 minutes later saying he won't do it. I hate when people be playing games. Broken. Everybody saying the game is fucked. Somebody said it's absolute dog water.
Is this all comment on video or is it
on Twitter?
Twitter.
Somebody said, "Man, I'll wipe my." Somebody said, "I'll wipe my ass with the cover." Yo, they tearing this game to shreds. That was just underneath Iceman's what's his name, Iceberg's post. Is it? Aren't they the ones that's making a new IndyCar game in 2023?
Yeah, supposedly.
Do Elite know?
Yeah, he mentioned that before. That's what he said. All the games are got in development.
You remember that promo on CM Punk cut on Vince McMahon about slapping him in the face? Like,
what the hell?
I want to say to the developers, like, y'all been slapping us in the face for years. And then I'm gonna end up finding one of the developers. I'm gonna slap them in their face. I'm gonna be like, now that's a slap to your face. That's how I feel about this shit right now.
Hey, bro, isn't the same developer? Ain't the same developer making a new IndyCar game?
Yep.
In 2023.
I don't know if it's the same team or not, but it's under the Motorsports Games umbrella, so yeah.
Somebody said apparently Brendan Gaughan was put in Noah Gregson's ride for 2021.
Yeah, it's 2 62 cars in the game. It's one with Noah Gragson and one with Brendan Gaughan.
I thought Brendan Gaughan was retired.
He is, but I don't know why they added him in the game.
So they can add retired drivers, but you can't have Auto Club in a game, huh? Makes sense.
I mean, who cares about classic tracks and all that right now? Because they can't even get the game to function, but...
This dude pretty much summed up what we were saying. He said, I was actually excited for the NASCAR 21 Ignition because of the presentation and cutscenes in the game, but because I always wanted that in a NASCAR game. But after tonight, I'm very disappointed with the rest of the game.
You know what's holding these NASCAR games back? They keep coming up with these stupid ass names. NASCAR Inside Line,
Yo,
NASCAR Heat.
this dude said NASCAR 21 Ignition reminds me of how NASCAR the game 2011 was. So hopefully NASCAR 22 will be more like NASCAR Inside Line.
I mean, that wasn't really a big step up either. I mean, it was an improvement, but it wasn't, anything special.
This dude
I
gonna
think-
say bet. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing this shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was talking about NASCAR Thunder 2004. I thought he was talking about this game because he said best racing game outside of iRacing. He was talking about Thunder 2004. I thought he was talking about 21 Ignition. I was about to say, what the hell?
But Marcus by Goldman Sachs has personal loans with
I mean, I got other NASCAR.
that tastes great.
Yo,
Turn it on.
I'm about to send this to y'all.
Add
Yo,
add
this shit is elite. Look at this.
My phone. I'm trying to let my phone charge. It was on like 4%.
See who's there.
Look at that real quick.
With a touch of a button, it goes right
Hold
to the
on.
message. Automation.
You too, bro.
Come on, man.
That shit was funny.
Hell yeah, boy! Like that whole team should be sweating bullets right now.
Would you send
That whole
something?
team should be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you know
chat
that.
in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and look at this shit. That whole team should be sweating bullets though, man. Real talk.
Yo.
Oh
Shit.
God, that's great.
I like Key and Peele. That shit funny. Somebody forgot to put. What if they did? That'd be so. That'd be the most. Oh my God, that'd be the error of the century. If you really forgot to put cautions in your racing game.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm about to unfollow the Rusty and all of them.
Boy, forgot to put some cautions in this game, boy.
Oh, bro, you
Oh,
got
shit.
black flags in the game, but you don't got the fucking cautions.
Somebody
I haven't
said
even
it
seen a
that
black
hard,
flag
you know.
either.
And then I've been wondering about caution replays the whole time. Turns out we don't got no cautions.
Yeah, you gotta have the caution to have the replay, right?
Yeah.
This dude 20 minutes ago said this. He said on Twitter, he said, from what I've seen so far, NASCAR 21 Ignition is a hot steaming pile of garbage. NR 2003 came out 18 years ago and nobody has been able to create a NASCAR game remotely similar to this since then. And no, I'm not counting iRacing because it's subscription based. Unbelievable.
Yeah, man, it's depressing. I mean, iRacing, and iRacing is the only to get like a good, online experience. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I know that it's good, from what a lot of people say, but
I'm surprised he said this though, 'cause he said NR 2003 came out 18 years ago and nobody's been able to create a NASCAR game remotely similar to this.
yeah, and people are going to stay on NR 2003 and these older NASCAR games because they can't get this shit right. That's what's so frustrating. Like, you got better technology and you tell me you can't come up with a better game? You can't beat a game from 2004?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
That is mind blowing. I remember back then playing NASCAR 05 and 04 and thinking like, man, I wonder what we're going to have like 10 to 15 years from now.
Well, you got your
10 to
answer.
15 years from now, we got dog shit.
Oh,
This is what would've
better
said,
yet,
"Can you
we're
just
almost
pause
20
me?"
years in the
Like,
future.
Yeah.
Everybody comparing this shit to mobile, bruh. They out of line.
It does kind of like a mobile game when you look at it, man. Especially when they use like the chase view.
Yeah. This dude
It
just said
does kind of look at it like it.
to the amount of people not understanding what this is basically a NASCAR Heat port for the Switch. It's not competition with NASCAR 21 Ignition. They're both being published. Some people like the game though. Some people saying, "Look, this looks so epic to me. It really reminds me of the." Somebody said it looks like it reminds me of the Technics games. I like it.
It don't look like the Technics games. The Technics games look better than that.
Saying I'm glad I pre-ordered NASCAR 21 Ignition.
You know that whole slogan that it's what we came to do. What, come out for shitty ass game? Continue the tradition.
It's what we came to do. Somebody said they don't deserve to be within a country mile of an IndyCar game. Watch the streams of mobile people. This game is messy, and that's being nice. Doesn't help that the devs are silent and the community manager doesn't actually address concerns.
I know why the game is shitty. They spent their whole budget on the soundtrack.
Hey, so in 5 minutes I watched it. The game crashed twice. You couldn't look at the iPad without it crashing, and the car crashed itself before the game shut down the second time. Has there been an entire stream so far? The game is, these cars are fully damaged and he's running 180 miles an hour. Yeah. Oh man. But what did you say, at least say it again? My bad, bro.
No, I said I know why the game ain't good. They spent their entire budget on the soundtrack.
It's what we came to do! Rising like legends! Oh man. I actually thought that trailer didn't hit kind of hurt me a little bit now, because I actually, even though I was ragging on it, I liked the trailer for the most part, but oh man, that didn't make me depressed a little bit more.
Yeah, the trailer made it look like it was gonna be promising.
Yeah, but you was expecting you was expecting something like, bro, you was so hyped and just, you know, positive and with an optimistic outlook, like we finally gonna get something great, a new era in the video game world when it comes to NASCAR, and you get this pile of shit.
Why is this dude named Big Meat, man? Like, he needs to get rid of his name, yo.
Big Meat.
Dude named Big Meat 36, boy. Like, what's going
Meat
on?
on the table. I put my meat on the table.
Like, need to chill, man.
Oh man. Who said, whose name is that anyway?
He part of the he was the guy that we raced with in the Giggity League.
Oh, that's what's his name? I know who you talking about.
You get mad at that dude. You like, man, come on, Big Meat.
I never call him that. Somebody
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'd be like, come on, BM36. Yo, this is a funny ass night, yo.
It really is a depressing, funny night.
You laughing and your face get balled up and then you start laughing again.
This boy put on the Twitter. He put on Mike Maroos crashing his car, his Bristol car. Crashing his car on Bristol dirt. And the caption is hashtag NASCAR 21 Ignition. What the actual fuck?
Yeah, this is.
he said when he hit the he said it's the fact that this thing fucking crashed immediately after, like he hit the fucking wall and the whole game crashed. Could you imagine that you pound the wall and the whole game turned off?
That's what happened with the other guy. The whole game crashed when he hit the wall at Bristol, I think it was.
That's
or
crazy,
no, it wasn't at
boys.
Bristol.
You gotta avoid contact, boy, in order to make sure your game don't crash.
Yo, that nigga said he hit the wall and the whole game turned off.
Yo, look at yo. Yo, hold on. I'm about to see you this real quick. Yo, look at this, yo. This is on Michael Maru's screen.
Him crashing at Bristol.
Yeah.
That's what I was watching.
Yo.
I'm watching it. What the fuck, bruh? Look at Michael Wu's face, bruh. Why Michael look like he high?
He a weird looking dude.
Bro, what type of... How does that even happen?
He said, what? He went right.
Somebody said, I see they took notes from you Technics.
Pack racing at Bristol.
Somebody said, man, somebody said that the cars are checking up at Dega coming out of the corners.
They were. I was watching somebody.
Oh, I know. It's just funny to me. Marianne Powers, good damage, bad physics. Constantly checking up in Talladega corners and sadly a bit more. He said more bad news. From what I've seen at Bristol Dirt, it's prone to crashing when you use the data pad. Could be more tracks as well.
Look who else posted a video.
The game. Who?
Jeff Fabiano.
What are you saying about it?
Oh no, I didn't look at it yet.
I'll check it out.
15
Theory
years
is
ago.
not
Was,
great.
15 years ago was what? 2006.
Yeah.
Okay.
You talking about for 04? It'd be 17 years.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah.
This boy Lee gonna be like 17 years ago the greatest NASCAR game was made. 17 years later, we've gone about 17 years and something crazy like that in the race. 17 years we have not moved forward, we've moved backwards in NASCAR games. It's been a sad day in NASCAR. IDK player said tomorrow's NASCAR 21 Mission video is going to be very interesting. No BS, no sucking up. I'm actually interested.
Me too, because he actually put. Oh, you're probably gonna say the same thing as me. He was always the one that seemed like he was always all for the games, but he had that video talking about it for like 15 minutes when he played it at Daytona, and he was like criticizing it a little bit.
Yeah, I actually like that because he said no BS, no second up. So I want to see what he got to say. What was the league gonna say?
No, I was just like pretty much what Pro said. Like he used to be like he used to suck up to them.
Yeah, but like he said, no BS, no sucking up. In the Twitter, I want to see he actually gonna unload on this shit or not. What the fuck is NASCAR? Man, people are going in on this game. Everybody's saying they like the. Most people are saying they like the paint booth though.
Go Brown. Down to 25. This is a good game. A little too close for comfort, but.
Somebody said the little bit I've seen in NASCAR 21 is you got that funny that post is funny underneath that little caption. We got the sauce. Oh hell no. That's the drive-through dude that we was watching.
Yo, drive-through face, man. That shit was still funny, man. How the way he just look at us, like it's like he just wanted to turn that shit off after the first race.
They said NASCAR 21 Mission new issues are squished numbers, buggy controls, tires that Bristol decided to no clip into the back rooms. I'm glad I didn't pay for this and was watching the stream instead. Damn. Lucky viewer to win a free copy of NASCAR 21 Ignition, bro. Man, just give me $40. Fuck giving a new copy. And I'm guessing that I'm seeing now why they didn't want to release any game footage.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel bad for Truex.
Truex.
Nah, this is back in 2012 when Denny Hamlin beat him at Kansas. Yeah.
NASCAR 21 is so fucking broken right now. Like 99% of the budget went into those cutscenes. 99% of the budget went into the cutscenes. I think Elite said that earlier. Or Mike, one of y'all said that earlier. Funny is, Batman didn't even say anything like real. He didn't even seem like he was negative about the game at all. I mean, not negative, probably. He didn't seem like he was either or. Like, he didn't. It's like he was just playing it just to play it.
Wow, Lefty. Look what Lefty made in the paint booth, though. He made that in the NASCAR paint booth. That's like the only reason. That's like the only. It's the pitch right there.
Oh, he made that?
Yeah, he in the NASCAR 21 paint booth.
That don't look too bad. That actually look pretty good.
Yeah, it looked nice. That's probably like the only reason to get the game.
Which is pretty pathetic. Man, that game getting interesting. 31-27.
Yeah.
The Cubs got a new GM.
Cubs.
Yeah, the Chicago Cubs. We got a new GM.
I think Mike went to sleep. I think he got tired of this shit.
We couldn't really hear him. I wasn't trying to ignore him. We just couldn't hear him. Not so much he kept getting disconnected. He left his headset in his truck, so that's probably why he couldn't, he had to use his phone tonight.
Oh, that's why it was low. Okay, I was gonna say.
You're just such an awesome person. My pleasure. Eleanor steals your heart. She was diagnosed at 5 weeks old.
Yo, Kyle Busch, I just now seen this Kyle Busch. I guess he said a comment on radio directed towards Steve O'Donnell to know.
Yeah, that's what
I
that's what I was telling y'all earlier. He gave out his email address.
Yeah.
Race fans, if you enjoy this accordion style racing, please send your email to. Yeah, that's what I like. See, that's what I like. No, the package. Every time you run somebody down, they accordion you backwards, and then you run them down, and then they accordion backwards. It's terrible. It's a joke, but sign me up for more, I guess. Damn. This is why I said, bro, I wanted him to be one of the guys to test the actual new car. Kyle, regardless of what people want to say about Kyle Busch, he knows what the fuck he's talking about race cars.
Yep.
How they drive, especially NASCAR. He knows what he's talking about.
And he's one of the top guys in the sport, but yet you're not gonna take his word.
That's probably why. That's probably why they don't want him to try it.
Because he ain't
like
tested the car yet.
Yeah, he's like one of the very few guys that still haven't tested the car. Like all the veterans have like Harvick, Truex, Kurt Busch, Hamlin. Like he's one of the only few veterans that haven't. Like I think he's like the only veteran left that haven't tested the car yet.
Cause they know. Cause I remember last time when they had him test that new package in 2018, he was like, "I'll never forget that." When he was sitting there in an interview, he said he literally told the reporter, "You can get in the car and drive the car. That's how easy it is to drive."
Yep.
They don't want him saying something because he's too blunt and honest about it. You know, everybody, all the other drivers just gonna sugarcoat everything.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I like Kyle Busch, man.
And if, like, I ain't gonna lie, if Kyle Busch do end up testing it, and he says some shit, he go in on it, he said he point out the problems with it, I might be done just off that. I might not even need to see anything.
Shoot, I might not even, like, I'm at a point to where I might just watch the short tracks, road courses, and the mile tracks. Like, I don't want to watch no more flat-footed racing, man. The whole point of the Gen 7 was to, you know, get away from that.
And ain't this funny? They come out with an article saying Cup drivers hit that lack of respect amongst the field. Just like you about to put that video out.
I saw that article and I retweeted it. Actually, I was like, almost like I got a video coming about this. I can't wait till y'all see that video, man.
I guess what happened with Suarez and Truex.
Yeah, but it was guys that were just like running each other over at the end. Like,
I didn't watch it, so like I said, I mean, you have to fill me in. I really don't care, but I just saw the article that what's the name put out in the article I just said. So I'm not.
Kyle Busch, he was talking about like how as the newer generation has come in, like they just don't got no respect.
He said that.
He said like the past 4 or 5 years, it's just been guys running each other over and just shoving and all that, and people try to hate on Kyle Busch because they go back to an incident way back from 2011 when he wrecked Ryan Hornaday. I get it, that was bad, but that was, you know,
so long ago, bro. He's a different driver now, and
yeah,
it wasn't like he did that old.
He was a lot younger
even
then.
in that incident. Yeah, and even in that incident, it wasn't like he was completely unjustified for what he did. Obviously, he lost his temper and did something he wasn't supposed to do. But it's like that's completely different. And you feel like you've been wrecked multiple times in a week, and then you just losing your temper once, compared to you just saying, "I'm just gonna run people to fuck over every week because I feel like I can do it." And that's the mentality a lot of these drivers have in the field now. These young gun dudes. Even some of the dudes that's already champions, we all know who I'm talking about. They just drive like they don't give a fuck. And you know what I mean? You know, I was telling Elite This Pro the other couple weeks ago when he was talking about the whole Chase Elliott Harvick incident. I was like, I love how everybody talked all that was all mad about what him. Remember when Hamlin dumped Chase at Martinsville?
Yeah.
That closeout race with Chase. But nobody ever points out the fact that like about 5 laps before that, nobody points out what happened before that when he literally went up 3 lanes and moved Brad Keselowski literally out of the groove, outside of the racing line. It pretty much cost him the race. He didn't even try to race him.
You know what's funny?
That, right?
You know what's funny?
What? You don't remember that? I remember Brad Keselowski was on the radio. He was like, "Man, is that what they fucking call racing? That's bullshit." He was like, he didn't even try to make the corner, and he didn't. But nobody, none of the Chase Elliott fans, none of these bullshit generic ass casual fans, none of them speak about that. They just talk about what Denny did to Chase.
And you know what's funny? That clip is in my video, my lack of respect video.
I will be watching your video, trust me.
Dude,
I can't watch that one.
Sure. Like it's my best edited. Like I'm still editing right now, but just off of what I did so far, man, like it's man.
You need to have the Knoxville Trucks video in there too. I wish you did some sense like that, because like that was, I don't know if y'all remember that race. I know Pro does too. We was actually talking in the text when that race was going on. That was one of the most bullshit. That was probably one of the most bullshitty rookie. When you got other motorsports laughing at your sport, or dirt track veterans and other motorsports laughing at your sport, bro, and making fun of your drivers and shit about how bad it is and the lack of respect. And I'm sure y'all both remember that race, right? Like that was one of the worst truck races I've ever seen in my life.
I was crying laughing that night. I sent my voice message, man, just laughing. Me and you both was laughing.
I mean, dudes was just literally they just taking each other out like whatever. I'ma just cut you off and move you up out of the groove. I don't even care. I'm entitled to this spot, so F you. It was so bad. I think Ben Rose was like 2 laps down in that race, like late in that race. He ended up finishing, I think, in the top 5, I think. He ended up getting both his lap back and getting in the top 5. But I can't wait till your video, bro. Shit like that. Yeah, you don't remember that though, Pro? He was racing against Brad Keselowski.
I gotta watch it again. I forgot.
He moved him up out of the groove. Like, they was racing side by side for the lead, like 10 laps to go, and he moved him up out of the groove. Like, I mean, they were side by side. He just went like 3 lanes up the track and got him up out of there. I wonder if Brad ever talked to him about that.
Look what the official NASCAR 21 shit retweeted. They just sharing all the positive news.
Yeah, that's what they do. I'm not even shocked by that. Like what people rag on what Matt Kenseth did to Joey Logano in 2015, but I look at that shit and I actually like shit like that. When that happened, I grew even more respect for Matt Kenseth because, like, he's a veteran in the sport, and that's just another example of somebody, a veteran, showing a younger young gun dude coming up, like, you're not about to just race people how you want to race. Even though Logano still drives like an asshole, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Because Logano thought he could do what the fuck he wanted to do. He ended up calling, because that was Logano's year. Even though he won in 2018, but 2015 was his year. He had a dominant year. He was dominating in the playoffs, and he ended up costing himself a championship in that moment.
Yeah, because wasn't that the year Kenseth and Logano were kind of going back and forth with wins for a while there?
Yeah, it's when he dumped him at
and then
Kansas,
he dumped him at Kansas, yes.
But that's my point. Like, people like these young guns coming. They got, because there's not enough veterans to like I was telling Elite, to tell these dudes like they need to learn a lesson, bro. Like, you're not gonna just run people how you want to run. Do what you want to do.
And tell me, I just heard WinVal's got a video on NASCAR 21.
Yeah, he do.
That I gotta watch.
Yeah, you were right though. I guarantee Eric Estep, he's gonna be loving this shit. Look at them posting. 7 minutes ago, they posted it. Love it, Lefty. They posted a video of that same paint scheme that Elite was talking about.
But yeah, the whole thing with Kenseth and Logano had, because that whole thing happened at Kansas, and then Logano cut him off the next week too at Talladega, coming on the pit road. Never forgot that either. So that was almost like 2 things. And then, you know, he was up front running clean, and then, you know, Logano and Keselowski were playing their little game where where you let the guy in, and Keselowski ended up turning Kenseth. So that was, you know,
they did that on purpose though, because they wanted to get Kenseth out of the way to leave him alone. They didn't want him fucking with Logano, but Kenseth wasn't having none of that. He said, "You think you gonna have your other driver take me out?" That dude, they fixed that car. They was determined to get that shit fixed up as good as they could.
That when he got turned too, it probably seemed like it was, because I think that for that one time he actually would have had the run to get the spot on the outside coming off the corner when he just got touched.
Yeah, they knew what they was gonna do.
I absolutely loved that moment. That was awesome.
They're like, oh my God, Kenseth got more fans than he's ever gotten in his whole life.
Dale Jr. said that on the radio. I think it was Dale Jr. or it was crew chief or something.